Welcome back to Diablo Immortal. People have been asking what's happening for Halloween inside of Diablo Immortal. Yesterday we had a little bit regarding Hallow's Wake drop in a patch note, which I'm going to go through today, and then discuss what I think is actually coming, in addition to what some of the things the community has to say. Remember guys, Diablo Immortal videos every day. Make sure you subscribe. So let's take a look right here. From the 15th of October, that's essentially 8 days from today, through November 12th, these things are going to be dropping inside of the game. I'll let you know now. We have some returning things and some cosmetics actually returning as well, which brings up the topic that we've been having recently regarding returning cosmetics. Hallow's Wake returns. Essentially right here, you're just going to be getting some rewards for doing certain things. You can unlock the gift pack as well, and as you can see, Taloric Pearl, Legendary Crest, and a few other items that you have right there that you can get for progressing Hallow's Wake. We have Survivor's Bane dropping inside of the game, which is going to be Halloween themed, which I like. Again, 15th through the 29th. Survivor's Bane, said it the whole time, it's people's favorite game mode inside Diablo. I should say mini game mode. Definitely check that one out. It's nice when you get a little bit of a holiday theme inside of any game mode. We have the Howler's Hunt coming back. This is one of my least favorite. This is one where you are trying to hide from the wolf or be the wolf and take people out secretly, kind of like an Identity 5 style game. October 29th through November 12th. This is going to be going on. Maybe I'll give it another look this time around, see how it goes. We also have a limited time head loss. Remember this used to be inside of the game? You'd have the glowing flames. It was a 30-day cosmetic. I just wish that it wasn't 30 days. I think it's cool that you have the head missing and the aura in its place, but again, it's a 30-day cosmetic, so that's it. But you can get that back inside of the game as well. The Myth Slayer cosmetics are returning to the game as well, which have a 1,000 orb price tag. These ones actually look pretty good. I kind of like the look of this one right here. You get a nice look of the cosmetic right here on the monk, and this one is going to be going on from the October 15th through November 29th. It's going to be available for 1,000 orbs. This leads a lot of people asking what else is coming regarding Halloween. For example, over on Reddit, we have Elsa saying, bring back old Halloween cosmetics, Blizzard. It's funny that we have so many people that are wrapped up lately in the cosmetics, and looks like they're looking for some older cosmetics that were available in previous Halloween. Now, the patch notes did bring us that aura without the head, and they brought that other cosmetic back as well, but it looks like there are others that are wanted. I will tell you right now, there's one cosmetic that I wish would come back for all classes. Actually, there's quite a few. Let me show you one of them. This is it right here, Plague Reaper Bloom Armor. I actually really like this one. I think it's very Halloween themed. I believe it has the casket on the back of some other characters. Here it has half of a corpse hanging off the back. Really cool cosmetic that I don't have on my wizard. As you can see, I have it unlocked on my necromancer, and I would love to have this one on other classes as well. I think it looks really cool, and I know a lot of players have a few of these cosmetics that they also wish they could have on the class that they're currently playing because they're class bound. This one's actually not so bad either. The Molten Ruptured Soul Armor, pretty cool looking, I have to say. And as you can see, I have it unlocked on my Barbarian, but that one looks pretty awesome. Now, another comment, and it's actually regarding cosmetics again, it's from People Are Strange. He says, LOL, this might sound kind of dumb, and I actually don't think it does, but I lost interest when I couldn't get a cool skin. I want something flashy and interesting, but I just can't afford it, so I gave up. So he's talking about how he gave up on playing the game because he couldn't get a particular cosmetic that he wanted. Now, again, you can get some cool cosmetics for just $5 from the Battle Pass, and there are ways to get cosmetics for free inside of the game. The game does offer free cosmetics and transmog, although transmog is a bit strange. But it is worth noting that players are really into getting these cosmetics, and I just putting this out there, I'm wondering how Diablo Immortal would do with a purely cosmetic monetization strategy. Not that they can go back now. I know that we are locked in with what we have, but it'll be interesting to see what that would actually look like if the game could survive. And another comment that's actually an interesting note is from Franco Wins. He says, yup, new gems every month make us feel useless for not buying them. And we waste all our time grinding new difficulties just for them to reset every 2 months. No more new gems and no more difficult changes. Well, actually, I don't know about the difficulty changes because, you know, difficulties always get easier for people to be able to progress easier that are newer players. But regarding the gems, it's definitely a topic of discussion that we do have new gems every month or two coming to the game. And what Blizzard needs to do is make these new gems actually liable. They need to be good or else no one's gonna buy them, right? So you have your whale community, the people that spend a lot inside of the game that may want to keep that upper leg in their PvP battles, buy these new gems so that they can have the most optimal, best new builds. The problem is it will leave players that are not big spenders behind or make them feel like, oh my God, I've been working on my Bottled Hope gem now for 2 years, and now these gems came up and the Bottled Hope's not even worth it anymore. Or even a better example, the Seeping Bile. What am I gonna do now? And yes, of course, you could pull all of the gem power out of it and put it into something else, but you still need to get duplicates, and for low spenders or free-to-play players, it's really difficult to do, even though the game is introducing new ways to do it easier, like being able to get 50% drops for particular gems like we did with the Blood-Soaked Jade. Things are being put in the game to make it easier, but I do understand the sentiment here, talking about how sometimes you're putting your grind into those 8 gems that you really want to be your end game gems. You're never going to change them because that's where it's at. And then new gems keep coming, making you think that you should swap some things out, and seeing how big of a problem or how big of a grind that would be for someone that's a low spender. Definitely something worth taking a look at. I know that Blizzard is always like, should we put in new gems? Should we not put in new gems? But it is a big way that they monetize the game, especially for some of their bigger spenders. My God, and I love this one. This one's not a comment on my videos, but this was actually over in the forums. And we have Quack McCree responding to A Touch of Sin. A Touch of Sin put out a whole little discussion, and then this was pulled saying, remove lazy farming took that feeling of progression away. So not being able to lazy farm, which if you go around the world inside of Sanctuary, inside of Diablo Immortal, there's just no lazy farming going on. It's just almost a dead thing. And then we have Quack McCree saying the statement is a paradox, but it's actually very, very true. When I look through my list of people that are friends on my list or people that I had played with in the past, and it shows a lot of players who haven't played in a while. I mean, I'm not calling anyone out because I definitely don't want to do that, but some of the people, some of the names on here that I see are people that were lazy farmers, people that like to lazy farm, and that you would always find them over just standing there and farming. And now that that's not a thing inside of the game anymore, we're not seeing these players inside of the game at all, which is actually quite interesting. It seems like some of them were just lazy farming so that they could maintain their account, and they're only logging in so they can lazy farm. Yeah, so is it actually killing the game? By the way, if you're a player that wants to come back, here's my code. And people have actually been, I've been getting these things in my mail. Let me see if I have any right here, or if I deleted them all. Oh, I'm the collector of the day. That's pretty cool. I think I deleted all the used ones, but I've been getting the rewards for people joining back and coming back to the game. Really, it's just a little bit of scrap, but still, it's pretty cool. And this is an area I don't really ever come to, actually, for the game. The collection area, if you don't know where it is, it's right over here. You click on your icon, you click on that, and you go to collection. Looks like we have a couple of things that we've recently collected right here. Those are new. We got a few more. See, you could tell how long it's been since we've come over here to grab all of these. And we have a bunch of thumbs up as well. These are likes received on my account, I guess. And top collectors. Let's see who some of the top collectors. It says I was a top collector of the day, but let's see if my name is actually on here, because last time I looked, when it said I was a top collector of the day, it wasn't actually there. Let's see if is it on there. I'm up to number 60. No, still no echo. I don't get why it says that. You are not the top collector yet. Maybe top collector of the day is different from top collector, but we could actually look at who the top people are right now, since we're talking about cosmetics all the time. Boom, we'll throw a like on that. We got Veneno. I always love that cosmetic. So this is the one that's purchasable. You have the little guys hanging off your back, as you see. I have this on my Barbarian, and this is what it looks like on the Druid. This is the Crusader, actually. Looks good. What do we have here? That is fresh looking. Frost Bunny. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up in some cosmetics. I do think they look cool. Guys, excuse me. Let me know if you're excited for what's coming for Diablo Immortal. And in addition, regarding everything relating to Halloween, I'm sure the game will be completely decked out and reskinned in Halloween theme. I think it's a really great looking theme that comes every year. Something that I love, and I always mention that I love this stuff, is I love when they do decorate any game, not only Diablo Immortal, but for the season. I think it's really cool. Skin out the game, make it look awesome. I think we'll see that again here. There's no reason that we wouldn't. Have a great day, guys. See you in the next one.